Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody is doing great, feeling healthy and fine. Once again, welcome to the morning dose of the PIB session. Every day, 9 a.m. we are coming with a morning PIB session, especially for all of you, those who are giving the examination for any of the important regulatory body or any other examination. So mostly we are focusing on the regulatory bodies only like RBI, SEBI, Nabard and various other banks are there. Okay, so that is why the level of the questions are also of that level. So make sure that you join all the session on proper timing so that you remain participative in the session all the time. Make sure that whether you know the question or you don't know the question doesn't matter. The participation is only the thing that is matter in your uh, these type of question, and from here only you can just learn all the question altogether. Okay, so once again welcome to the session and good to see you all everybody here, and thank you for joining the session. In the starting, if can you just, if you let me know if you're anybody is there in the session, they can just let me know so that I can just start off with my session right away. Okay, so the first question for today is: the people recruited under Agnipath scheme will serve armed force for how many years? Means the maximum number of people who will be recruited under Agnipath scheme will serve armed forces for how many years? Because few people will be taken back again in the army, but there are many of the people, like there is a high percentage of the people who will be leaving the army after certain period of time. So what is that certain period of time? 7 year, 5 year, 4 year, or 9 years? May I know the answer of this question? Anybody who knows the answer of this question? Anybody who know the answer of this question? Agnipath, the people recruited under Agnipath scheme will serve armed force for how many years? Okay, so the answer of this question is C, 4 years. Okay, so the answer of this question is C, 4 years. So the maximum number of people will be serving the army for the period of 4 years. Okay. So after 4 years, only 25% of the batch of the people will be recruited back into the regular army in the various type of services, whether Navy, Air Force, or whatever it is, and they will be next serving for the period of 15 years. Okay. So this is the main thing about the Agnipath scheme. Okay. So recently, the Prime Minister has recently addresses the first batch of Agniveers. Okay. Agniveer, we have listening to this Agniveer or Agnipath scheme since last year, and there was a lot of riots has happened also last year because of this scheme, because some people are not happy with the way this scheme is being conducted. Okay, so the main task of that is that mainly the patriotic people, self-motivated people, youth will be asked to join the army for a period of 4 years. Okay, and those people who will be recruited under that, these people will be called as Agniveers. Okay, so this is a Agnipath scheme, and the people that will be recruited over here, that will be called as Agniveers. Okay, so around every year 45 to 50,000 people will be recruited annually for a period of 4 years, and after the 4 years that has been completed, only 25% of those people will be recruited back into the regular services, and they will be then doing the service for 15 more years. So the age category between which this scheme is running is 17.5 to 23 years. Okay, and once after the completion, once they have completed the 4 year time in the army, navy, or air force, wherever it is, they will be given a one time सेवा निधि पैकेज. मतलब एक तरीके का जैसे लोग कहते हैं ना पेंशन होता है, लेकिन this is going to be given from the money that has been they are getting a salary, and that salary amount, a little bit amount is getting deducted every time. Okay, So they will be getting rupees 11.71 lakhs after the 4 years of the service period. Okay, and along with that the interest what has been included in that. Okay, and the people who will be recruited under this Agniveer Agnipath scheme, they will be getting the 48 lakh rupees life insurance cover for 4 years. Okay, and in case any death or anything has happened, or any kind of thing that has happened, so they will be getting rupees 1 crore, and including like if they died in any kind of operation, if they are 2 years have been already there in the service, and if they died in some kind of military operation, so their family will get rupees 1 crore, and at the same time the extra 2 years salary, whatever the money they have to get in the 2 year salary time, that also will be unserved tenure, they will be also given. Okay, and the main people were saying that after 4 years what the people will do, so government will help in rehabilitating all those people who will be leaving the service after the 4 years. Okay, so there are a lot of concerns that has been raised by the people, like it will be difficult to find another job, at the same time there will be no pension at all. Okay, and the training that they have got for 2 years 3 years, that remain unutilized, because after just after training only they will be leaving, like they will be only doing service for 1 or 2 years, rest all the time trainings will be only there, so this training will remain unutilized. So these are some of the concern of the Agnipath scheme. Okay, so this is all about Agnipath scheme. So I want to know how many people are there in the session. Okay, so we have Deepika is here. Deepika, hello Deepika, welcome to the session. A little bit of a problem with my camera. Okay, so just bear with me today. Now the next question. Just 1 minute. Okay, Parakram Divas is celebrated to commemorate. To commemorate, Parakram Divas is celebrated to commemorate. Parakram Divas is celebrated to commemorate Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Lala Lajpat Rai और सरदार भगत सिंह. पराक्रम दिवस, पराक्रम दिवस क्यों सेलिब्रेट करते हैं? Why we celebrate Parakram Divas? Parakram Divas is celebrated to commemorate नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल, लाला लाजपत राय और सरदार भगत सिंह. Deepika is saying A, that is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, is there anybody who was there who wanted to provide an answer? Anybody? I'm just giving you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on, 30 seconds I'm giving for all of you to answer this question. Okay, anybody else who's there? Okay, no problem. So the answer of this question is B, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Parakram Divas is celebrated to commemorate Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, so Netaji Jayanti or Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti is officially known as Parakram Divas. Okay, so the main thing is that it is a national event, and he was a freedom fighter. Everybody knows Indian National Army, right? So it will be celebrated on 23rd of January, that is Parakram Divas. And for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, it is Ekta Divas. It is Ekta Divas that has been celebrated. Okay, for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So why we are talking about this Parakram Divas is that because in the Republic Day celebration 2023, Around 1,200 performers will be taking the part in the first time ever military tattoo and tribal dance festival in the national capital. Okay, so this year we are marking the 126th birth anniversary of our Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So the birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose is celebrated as Parakram Divas. So the military tattoo and the tribal dance performance, they will be showing the Adi Shaurya, Parv, Parakram Ka. They are doing in the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Okay, so this theme as military tattoo and tribal dance. So the main aim of this uh, Adi Shaurya Parv is to show the throw the light onto the contribution that has been done by the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose to our freedom struggle. So he is the biggest name in the freedom struggle of our country, and that is why the government has started the Parakram Divas that will be celebrated on 23rd and 24th at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Okay, so the Ministry of Defense, along with Ministry of Tribal Affairs, they will be jointly organizing this event along with the Indian Coast Guard as a coordinating agency. Okay, now the next question. Thiruvalura, commonly known as Valuvar, was a celebrated Dash poet and philosopher. Thiruvalluvar, Thiruvalluvar, commonly known as Valuvar, was a celebrated Dash poet and philosopher. Thiruvalluvar, commonly known as Valuvar, was a celebrated Dash poet and philosopher. May I know the answer? Oh, now we get the camera. Thiruvalluvar, commonly known as Valluvar, was a celebrated Dash poet and philosopher. Anybody knows? Deepika is saying C, that is Telugu. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds I am giving if anybody else who wanted to provide an answer to this question. Thiruvalur, commonly known as Valluvar, is a celebrated what poet and philosopher? Okay, so the answer of this question is B, Tamil. He is a Tamil poet and philosopher. Recently, PM pays homage to Thiruvavular on the Thiruvavular Day. Okay, he was known as Valuvar. He is a Tamil poet and philosopher. He is best known for his book that is called Tirukular. Okay, it is called as Tirukular. The book is a collection of we cannot call it as a book. It is just like he's an author of these type of uh, collections on ethics, political and economic matter, and love related matters. Okay, so he is a very celebrated Tamil literature philosopher and poet. So on 15th or 16th January in Tamil Nadu, they celebrate the Thiruvavular Day, okay, for the honor of this poet, and it is also a part of the Pongal celebration. We all know that this year also Makar Sankranti has been fall on that day. Okay, so this year, 15th of January, we are celebrating this day. Okay, now Varuna is a bilateral naval exercise between India and Dash. Varuna is a bilateral naval exercise between India and Dash, Japan, Indonesia, Australia, or France. Between which two countries? India is always there, already there. So Varuna is a bilateral naval exercise between India and Dash, Japan, Indonesia, Australia, or France. Varuna is a bilateral naval exercise between India and Dash, Japan, Indonesia, Australia, or France? Deepika is saying B. Okay, I'm still waiting for 30 seconds if anybody else wanted to give an answer. Yatin is there. Hello, Yatin, you got late today. What happened? So, Yatin is saying France. Yatin is saying France. So, let's see the answer of this question. The answer of this question is D, that is France. So, Varuna is a bilateral naval exercise between India and France. Okay, India and France. So this is the 21st edition. Okay, enemy is also here. Welcome, welcome. So 21st edition of the India's France bilateral naval exercise, that is Varuna. So this will be in the Western Seaboard on 16th of January 2023. It is a bilateral exercise that has been initiated in 1993. Okay, and later it has been cherished as a Varuna in 2001, and now this exercises became a totally a hallmark in the India's and France relationship, right? So the type of participating naval vessels are like we have INS Chennai that is participating, that is indigenous guided missile stealth destroyer, right? Then guided missile frigate INS Tej is there. Okay, then maritime patrol aircraft is there, P-81 Dornier is there, and then integral helicopters MiG-29K fighter aircrafts are also there. Okay, and then from the French Navy there is Charles de Gaulle, then frigate FSS Vauban and Provence. They will be supported by FS Marne. These all will be, and the patrol aircraft Atlantiki. They all will be participating under the 5-day exercise from 16 to 20th January 2023. So the main task of these two navy is that we wanted to increase the confidence among each of the countries and each of the countries navies. At the same time, they will be doing advanced air defense exercises, tactical maneuvers, surface firing, and various other activities which has been done on the navy and using the various type of vessels. Okay, so the main task is that they wanted to collaborate in such a way that we should have a joint military fighting skills. Okay, then interoperability, then multi-discipline operation, like if something that has happened where they have to do some kind of joint operation, अगर उनको कभी joint operation करना पड़ा तो हम लोग को coordination करने में problem नहीं होगा, right? So that is why, and by doing this military exercise we develop the confidence among each other. So there is a very less chance that we became the enemy of each other, right? So because since you know that there are various type of issues like piracy is there, right? Then terrorism is there, right? Then we have various type of minerals are there. Okay, and various type of things are there which are required for Indian Ocean and various Pacific Ocean. Okay, and all a lot of things are there. So in order to protect the naval spaces, in order to protect the boundaries of the country, so these kind of exercises keeps on going on. Okay, then this scope and complexity of these naval exercise have increased in such in recent years, and there is a good amount of coordination that is happening, and this is also helping in facilitating the operational level interaction, helping in fostering the mutual cooperation among each other, because we known that the sea is going to be the major part of the future relationship. So we wanted to ensure security, safety, freedom of the global maritime commons. Okay, now recently, the first evidence of solitary waves have been detected at Neptune, Mars, Moon, or Earth. Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, no problem. Recently, the first evidence of solitary waves been detected at which place? Neptune, Mars, Moon, or Earth? Recently, first evidence of solitary waves been detected at which planet? Neptune, Mars, Moon, or Earth? Recently, first evidence of solitary waves been detected at which place? Okay, no idea. Maybe moon. Enemy is saying sea, moon. Okay, I'm just waiting. If anybody, 30 seconds, I'm waiting. So this is science and technology question. I normally take it because maybe sometime it can be asked. Okay, so because whenever anything first is happening, so obviously the what we call it as importance of that question becomes more, right? So the first evidence of solitary waves being detected at which place? Okay, so the answer of this question is B. That is Mars. In the Mars, this first evidence of solitary waves has been detected. Okay, so solitary waves are self-reinforcing wave packet. Okay, so they normally what they do is that whenever they are traveling, when these waves are traveling like that, okay, so they maintain their shapes even at a very constant velocity. That means sometimes what has happened that there are various type of waves that get breaks in middle, but these type of waves are there which remains and they maintain their shape while they are propagating at constant velocity. Okay, so scientists have recently reported in the Martian magnetosphere. Okay, so the main importance of these waves is that these waves are crucial because these waves are under the direct control of particle energization, because these waves are also part of particle energization. Because of that, particles get energized and all the things, and plasma losses and transport, okay, through waves to wave interaction. So this waves becomes very important. Okay, we all know that our earth is a giant magnet. Okay, right? So there is our earth is getting like covered by a very heavy magnetic field. Okay, so this magnetic field of our earth protect us from the high speed charged particles that are coming from the sun. Okay, sun is releasing solar wind. Okay, from that high speed charged particles are coming, and this magnetic field of the earth protect us from this sun solar wind. Okay, but in the planet Mars, Mars is not having that much high magnetic field. Okay, so high solar wind will interact directly with the Mars atmosphere. Okay, because Mars don't have the magnetic Mars doesn't have the magnetic field, so the solar winds of the sun directly interact with the Mars atmosphere, and that is why we are able to observe frequent occurrence of the solitary waves over there. Okay, so this helps in finding out like the solitary waves, like which helps in particle energization and all these things. Okay, so various missions have been sent to the Mars in the Martian surface in order to detect these kind of waves, but earlier these waves has not been detected, but this is the first time these waves has been detected. Okay, so the research team from Indian Institute of Geomagnetism, so this institute is under the Department of Science and Technology. Okay, so this is the first time they have detected the solitaire waves. But how they have detected? So there is a spacecraft that has been sent by the NASA. Okay, so that is called our Mars Magnetosphere Volatile Evolution Maven spacecraft is there, because they have a high resolution electric field data recorder that is there in that spacecraft. Sorry, it is in the spacecraft. So India has taken the data from that, and they have declared that these waves are present in the Mars magnetosphere. Okay, but so the magnetosphere is a weak and highly dynamic in the Martian atmosphere. So solitaire waves are normally are like what we call it as a distinct electric field fluctuation. The shapes of these waves and the size of these waves remains most probably same when they are propagating at a constant velocity. Okay, so just we have to detect these waves in order to find out like what is the role of these waves. In the future we will be coming out with some more data on that. Okay, now the next question. NFRA, National Financial Reporting Authority, is headquartered at which place? Noida, Faridabad, Gurugram, or Chennai? National Financial Regulatory Reporting Agency, Authority. National Financial Reporting Authority is headquartered at which place? National Financial Reporting Authority is headquartered at which place? Noida, Faridabad, Gurugram, or Chennai? National Financial Reporting Authority is headquartered at Noida, Faridabad, Gurugram, or Chennai. Yatin is saying New Delhi. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. National Financial Reporting Authority is headquartered at which place? Okay, so the answer of this question is C, Gurugram. Okay, that is the answer is in Gurugram. Okay, so National Financial Reporting Authority have recently introduced the annual transparency report by the audit firms. Okay, so now the audit firms will be releasing the annual transparency report also. Okay, for enhancing the transparency and the management and governance of the audit firm and whatever various type of internal policy they are doing. So why? Because they wanted to ensure the high quality audits that is going on, because he wanted to make sure that there should be no conflict of interest that should be there. Okay, so that is why National Financial Reporting Authority has asked to for the draft requirement to by the audit and audit firms to release the annual transparency report also, because whenever any big companies are there, they are doing they are asking the audit by their audit firms, right? So annual transparency report has to be published, like which company is doing good amount of transparencies and all those things. Okay, so this annual transparency report is online with the contemporary international best practices. Like, if you really think that your audit system in your country is good, so you should create an audit transparency annual transparency report. Okay, like report on the governance practices, report on the internal processes, promote quality audit quality, protect the reputation and also reduce the risk, right? So all these things has to be reported in the annual transparency report. Okay, now why we are doing this? Because India has a significant global presence, right? In all the field, in the economic field, in the every economic, social, political, everywhere India has a global presence, and India has slowly evolving as a global center of excellence. So delivery of the financial reporting also is at to be utmost proper way. Okay, so because the India is rising at a center of excellence, India is delivering a good amount of financial reporting, audit service of multinational corporations are going on, and that is why there is a expectation that we wanted the sound and high quality codes, high quality audit should be done, so that the benchmark should be set up, like this country is running a very good amount of audit firms. Okay, so the information that will be there in the annual transparency report will be useful for the investor, audit committees, independent directors, and the public at large, because the people will be coming to know like which company is running in a proper way, which company is hiding the data, which company is providing all the proper data related to accounting and everything. Okay, so it has been promoted that right now the annual transparency report will be done in a gradual manner. Okay, in the starting top 1000 listed companies based on the market capitalization will be starting that with by 31st March 2023. Okay, so and slowly it will be extended to other sectors. Okay, so National Financial Reporting Authority is a independent regulatory setup. Okay, under the accounting Indian accounting standard under Companies Act of 2013. Okay, so this body came into existence in 2018, and right now, and since the body has been came up, the chairperson is Ajay Bhushan Pandey. Okay, Ajay Bhushan Pandey, and this is headquartered at Gurugram, Haryana. Okay, so main task of this National Financial Reporting Agency is that they will be checking the accounting standards, they will be checking the auditing standards, they will be checking the type of auditors, financial chief financial officers. Okay, and also they will be getting various type of suggestion from all these places how we can improve the quality of the services. Okay, National Financial Reporting Authority. Okay, now Womania initiative is being launched by. Gem portal, champion portal, Yukti portal, secret portal. Womania initiative is being launched by who? Gem portal, champions portal, Yukti portal, secret portal. Womania portal is being initiated, being launched by who? Gem portal, champions portal, Yukti portal, or secret portal. Gem port, Gem portal, champions portal, Yukti portal, or secret portal. Womania initiative has been taken by which portal? Womania initiative is being launched by who? 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Come on, guys. This is an easy question. If you are if you are really reading the current affairs properly, you should know this. No idea, maybe A. Okay. Womania initiative is being launched by who? Womania initiative is being launched by who? Okay, so the answer of this question is A. Gem portal. Okay, government e-marketplace is the answer. Okay, so Womania initiative is Gem portal initiative. Okay, why? To commemorate the success of the woman entrepreneur on the Gem portal. Okay, Gem portal is a portal where government buys the things. Okay, government buys the things. Okay, so this portal where the woman entrepreneur are being selling the things to the government. So this Womania initiative is being launched by that. Okay, so this has been launched in 2019 to encourage the participation of the women entrepreneurs and the self-help groups. Anybody from the women's, like whether they are small entrepreneur, big entrepreneur, self-help groups, or Divyanjans, or anybody, like anything, like generic products can be various type products like handicrafts, handloom, food, spices, home decor, or anything which has been the in which the woman entrepreneur is taking participation around. So around 1.44 lakhs womania micro small enterprises, they have fulfilled around 14 lakh orders, and the value of that order is rupees 21,265 crore, and that is a very big order they have delivered to the government. Okay, so the main objective of that is that we wanted to develop the woman entrepreneurship in the portal. Okay, so that government should encourage the woman, government should empower the woman, so that they will also come in the mainstream. Okay, so there is a target that at least 3% of the public procurement should come from the woman owned MSME enterprises. That means if anything that government is buying, at least 3% of that procurement should come from the MSME of the woman owned MSMEs, right? So what is this Gem portal? Gem portal, you know, has been launched in August 9, 2016. The main thing is that we wanted to open a proper transparent way of the government procurement. Government normally procure by giving orders, by giving tenders and everything. Okay, so we wanted to create a transparent process for all this. Okay, we wanted to create that everything paperless, cashless driven, so that there should be no kind of corruption that can happen. But still there are some loopholes through which the corruption happens also. Okay, so here in this platform, all the things, only government is the buyer, seller is the private or the government, anything can be the seller, right? And Gem is right now not available for the private buyers. Okay, only the government buys from this Gem portal. Okay, till now, right now, till now, only the government is buying that. Private sector cannot buy anything from here. So the main objective of the GM portal is that we wanted to provide easier availability of goods and service to the government. Government should have options for should have maximum options so that government can take qualitative decision. It helps in creating transparency. At the same time, once it is a portal, and there will be a good amount of cost saving, because government has a single place government can order the various type of things, and government don't have to go and search in every places. And then it promotes the cashless transactions also. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. I think anybody has any specific query, they can ask me. Anybody has anything to ask me, you can ask me. Anybody has any query to ask me, they can ask me. Otherwise, again, I will be meeting all of you at 9 a.m. and we are starting a new series in which we will be taking a topic, and the previous year questions that will be discussed over here of that topic, and the previous year topic that will be discussed at the same time, the concept building regarding that topic also, that will be also discussed. Okay, along with the question, you will be getting the knowledge from everywhere of that area. Okay, like if we say some question is related to GST. Okay, so what are the question that has been asked from the GST from the past previous year question? Okay, previous year question, and then the knowledge about what is GST, from where that has come, what all things are there in the GST, all these things will be discussed on that. Okay, so this is going to be the new thing that we'll be providing with to all of you. Okay, but I don't know when it is going to become a live, so we're just hoping for the best. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye, take care, and have a nice day.